Hey everybody, Brimstone here, and the King of the Hill revival is just around the corner, August 4th, and there will be full reviews of each episode in the season coming out of me for you all to see. But in the meantime, we got some information today. We got the episode list, titles, and summaries of what is going to be in this new revival series. And I thought we should go over them here with you all right now. So let's share this little screen. It is on Hulu, but I have actually copy pasted it into a Google Doc for you all for ease of everything. So we got the first episode 1, Return of the King. Hank and Peggy move back to an Ireland and struggle to readjust to their old life, and Bobby runs into a childhood friend in Dallas. So I'm starting to think that due to this information that Bobby and Connie and all of them kind of went their separate ways for a while. They lived their lives. Bobby left, and yeah, it was a pretty big deal because we saw in the trailer of the series as well as the new opening credits that Bobby left with Hank and Peggy. So this should be really interesting. It's got to be Connie and Shane that he reconnects with. So we'll see. Hank and episode 2, the beer story. Hank and Bobby are competitors in a home brewing competition. Boomhauer bonds with Luke Jr. over non-alcoholic beer. I don't know who Luke Jr. is, but maybe he's that guy from the opening credits that we didn't recognize that took over Hank's house. So we'll have to see that. And Boomhauer bonding over Luke Jr. It could be Luke, so it could be either the guy in the credits or the kid he was with the chick and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe it was Marlene. I don't know, but it could be interesting. Episode 3, Bobby gets grilled. In search for his authentic Robata charcoal, Bobby is accused of a cultural appropriation. As you know, that tends to happen. The Hills and the Gribbles go to a Bush presidential library where Dale incites an incident. That should be rather interesting. I mean, we know that Bobby runs a Japanese themed restaurant with Chain as the Chain's involved in it somehow. We don't know exactly what. So this is absolutely fantastic to see. That's really good. The cultural appropriation thing should be funny. Chore money, chore problems. Hank joins an app for handymen and struggles to get a good rating. Bobby learns Connie is dating a mutual friend. Okay, so maybe he did meet up with Connie here. So we do have a new character. We have Luke Jr. Maybe he did meet up with Connie in here. So we got a lot of good info coming out of this one. So yeah, the 5-star app thing at the new episode at the first season is really, really funny. Dating a mutual friend. Okay. Episode 5, a new ref in town. Hank secretly becomes a soccer referee. Bobby goes to buy a car and leaves the dealership with more than he bargained for. So that's interesting. No clue where they could be going with that. I'm not a big car guy. So that's pretty interesting. Peggy's fade out. Hank discovers that Bill's new co-worker thinks he's married. Well, Bobby discovers Connie's boyfriend may be cheating on her. Peggy struggles with her self-identity before getting rejected. So that's interesting. This is the Bobby discovers Connie's boyfriend may be cheating on her. I think that's Chain. And this is where we're going into that ethical, non-monogamous relationship that Connie is in. So this should definitely be interesting and such. So I'm really interested to see what they do with that whole dynamic, to see if they go back to the normal, lovely King of the Hill style of things. And apparently Bobby's dating a vegan, and you think you would learn from Marie. Any given Hill day, Bobby tries to bond with Hank at a Dallas Cowboys fantasy camp. But Willow interferes, which is the vegan he's dating. Can't trust a vegan, man. Can't trust a vegan. Peggy starts a lending library in an effort to bring the neighborhood together. So it might be one of those tiny libraries that you see that people have out in front of their house. You take a book, you leave a book type deal. That's pretty cool. conscious uncoupling. The Supernuisance phones throw a lavishing anniversary party to hide a secret only Hank knows. Ha! They're getting a divorce. Bobby is stressed out catering the party while trying to help Connie. Okay, so this seems to be a very, very pivotal episode. Like this right here seems to be a very, very important episode, like a linchpin episode of the season and a big plot episode. So this one's probably going to get a very good deep dive. No Hank left behind. Hank takes good Hank. Yay, GH is back to men's camp to instill good values, but the camp is not what Hank thought it would be. Uh-oh. And Peggy stays at Bobby's apartment after getting an MRI. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. Not really. It seems like one of those fun filler episodes. In episode 10, A Sounder Investment, Peggy and Hank's friends start pig eradication business, but Hank is hesitant to join them. Bobby and Connie struggle to bond as adults. Here we go. So apparently, this is good. This is very good. So it seems that, over the series, she's probably dating Shane in an ethical, non-monogamous relationship. And my speculation is that here she and Bobby reconnect and she breaks down in some way. And then they have a filler episode, and then they're trying to figure out where they stand as adults and do that good reconnect that you get with that you try to do with people, or they just started dating. I don't know for sure, but we'll find out in 2 weeks. So this all looks absolutely fantastic. Return of the King, beer story, Bobby gets grilled, chore money's chore problems, a new ref in town, Peggy's fade out, Any Given Hill Day, conscious uncoupling, no Hank left behind, and a sounder investment. This all sounds fantastic. This is all great news for the series going forward. But what do you think below? What are your speculations for this series? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, hit that like, hit that sub button, share this out there. Follow me on X, which is in the comments below, and I would be forever grateful. You all have a fantastic day. Have a good one.